Siman Gimel, Sa'if Zayin, Mechaber. Misha Huchsek Aviv Kohen. The case of a person whose father has a chazaka that he's a Kohen. V'yatza alav kol shuhu ben grusho ben chalutza. However, a rumor is floating around that the person himself is a ben grusho ben chalutza. Now here, this is not just some rumor like mentioned, right? But according to some poskim, it means that the rumor has to be established in the Beis Din as being a bona fide, valid rumor. When I say established in the Beis Din, doesn't mean that somebody gives edus in the Beis Din. Giving edus in the Beis Din is not a koil. It's not a rumor. That's an established fact. But a rumor is that we don't really have edim, but the Beis Din could corroborate the fact that this rumor has a strength, has a tkifus, and we are therefore chosheshin loy. We do suspect that perhaps the rumor is true, and we demote him from being a kohen. So based on the strength of that rumor, of a bona fide rumor, a person is demoted from being a kohen, even if his father has a chazaka of kahuna. Now, let's say same case, ba'ed echad. One single witness comes, achakach, afterwards, v'heyid shehu kosher. And he's made that this person is kosher and the rumor does not have merit. Based on the strength of the testimony of that one aid, we will elevate him, we'll promote him again to become a kohen, because a single aid, is more powerful than a rumor, and therefore he will push aside the rumor. Based on the testimony of this single aid. Now, if in the same case, bo beis edim achakach, after this single aid has restored this kohen back to his status as a kohen, two edim come afterwards, ve'idu shu chalal, and they give testimony that the person's a chalal. So now you've got two edim against a single aid, and plus you have the koil, which the two edim plus the koil point to the fact that this person is a chalal. Then we have to demote him again from the kuhuna based on the testimony of two edim. Of course, if two edim come to Beis Din, then he's demoted from his status. Now, if ba'ed echad, in the same story, another aid came along, v'heyid shehu kosher, and he is made that the person is kosher, then kuhuna, we elevate him back to kuhuna. What's happening? What's the dynamic over here? So again, we have a koil. Then we have a single aid that contradicts the koil. Then we have two aidim that contradict the single aid. And then we have a new single aid that says that the person is kosher. That new single aid is mitzaref. He joins with the first aid, because they don't have to come at the same time, those two aidim. And now it becomes a case where you have two edim saying he's kosher, and those two edim saying he's kosher are strong enough to undo the koil. And you have also two edim that say that he's a chalal, but you have two against two, so they cancel each other out. So let's see that inside. The second single aid that comes and says that the kohen is kosher, mitzaref le'eid rishon, he is able to join his testimony to the original first single aid. Now we have a set of two valid edim who testify that the person is kosher. But we also have the two edim that came in the middle of the story who say that the person's kosher, pasul. Yidchu elu ve'elu. So the two sets of two edim cancel each other out. Ve'yidche hakol, and the kol is pushed aside. Why is the rumor pushed aside? Because what you have essentially is this. You have the rumor, and then two edim come and say he's kosher. Those two edim that come and say he's kosher knock out the rumor, and the rumor can never come back again. That rumor is now gone. Even though you have another two edim that come and contradict the two edim that say he's kosher, those two sets will cancel each other out. But the rumor has still dissipated and disappeared. This is based on the principle of Trei Edim Kemeya, that two Edim are considered like 100 Edim. So let's say you have two Edim that say a person is kosher, and 100 Edim come and said that the person's a chalal. We do not apply the logic to say the first two of the 100 Eidim knock out the testimony of the first set of Eidim, and now we still have 98 Eidim which corroborate the story of the second two. No. The first two Eidim who said whatever they said, that the person's kosher, are strong enough and they equal as if 100 Eidim came. It doesn't matter how many Eidim come afterwards. So the maximum is if you have two other Eidim come, they'll contradict the first set of Eidim, and that will be the end of the matter. The other 98 Eidim don't count for anything. You can't say that each one of them is another set of two Eidim. They are totally knocked out. And so therefore, a koil is certainly the case. If you have two Eidim, even if they're contradicted by another set of Eidim, they still were strong enough to knock out the koil because they're like 100 Eidim. Just like if you would have another set of Eidim, it wouldn't add anything to the one side of the equation. Similarly, a koil doesn't add anything once it's been knocked out. It's been knocked out. Shashnaim kemeya, and that's again the theory behind it is based on the principle of shnaim kemeya. V'yishoyer kohen becheskes aviv, and once the two have both, the two sets of Eidim have both neutralized each other's edus. So now, and the koil is gone, all we left with is the original chazaka, and since the father had a chazaka that he's a kohen, the son is a kohen at the end of the day as well.